Coming right up, the Grizzlies taking on the Celtics. For Memphis, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Celtics Grizzlies is next. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Derek White.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his teeth alongside Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And he said, now it's next gen. But it's still the same sort of mentality. We take defense seriously. That's our staple. And when you do that, you usually win. Guys?
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, D.A. And Chris, many players get rested down the stretch now. Talk about how that contrasts with your playing days.
Well, when I played, Kevin, it was a badge of honor to play 82 games and also to treat every practice like a game. But truthfully, I'm so glad that way of thinking has changed, because the truth is players' health so much more important.
And now the opening lineup for Boston.
Here we go.
Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point guard. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Smart with the ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford, no luck. And the Grizzlies with possession.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court, slower-down team. When you draft Ja Morant, it's time to open the floodgates, because he is devastating in transition.
No problems knocking that one down.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Smart against Morant. Sweet move. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here.
And the hang time for Ja Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook, and he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
And to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. And Ja Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's a top 5-point guard right now.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Launches it. That's good from Horford on the assist from Smart.
Well, that's just zero hesitation, knocking it down. Horford doesn't get a ton of lift on his shot. He's very accurate.
It's Morant with the drive. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Whitey's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Morant, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
They've come out the locker room his eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Outside Williams. Pass to White. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
One shot.
As much fun as it is to watch Ja Morant, I mean, he's clearly having more fun out on the court. I mean, his love for the game is so obvious, and you can tell it affects his whole team out there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Morant outside. At the elbow, Adams. 4 seconds left, and finished off by Morant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And so it's Memphis, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. Chris, we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
Well, it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there on the court, guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some that you enjoy the journey with.
And the basket is good. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
The kick out to Adams. Jackson passes to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the paint. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter. Now here's White. Defense is right there. Smart finds Horford. Back to Smart from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Brown outside. This one for three, and Bane pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Brown, good.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up for the nice-looking J.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bane passes to Jackson, and stolen by Horford. The feed now to Smart. Grizzlies with the rebound. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
And so we conclude the first half. Grizzlies lead by 15. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
All right, now we can take a quick look here at the upcoming schedule and what the matchups will be.
And for that game against the Pelicans, it's one they expect to win, but can't take for granted. It's hard to sustain your focus when you're playing a lesser team. That said, if they approach this game the right way, they should have no trouble.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
On the court for the Celtics, Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Jason Tatum is out there with Horford, and it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got 5 now.
Oh, what a gamer this kid is. Tatum wants to deliver the payback blow. Now that's leadership.
Adams' shot is off. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Brown. Williams trying to break free. Brown, good. He's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
It's Morant with the drive. It's good. 16 points for John Morant.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Tice passes to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morant against Williams. Morant drives in. Yep, it counts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. White, he's checked in for Boston. That's good from Morant. 1:21 left to play in the third. White dishes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 8.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Jackson kicks to Morant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 18. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Morant. Down low, it's tipped. Morant with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Brooks, here we go.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Passes to Bain. Adams dishes to Jackson. Out to the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bain in a shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clock at 4. Here's Smart. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Bain. Some solid defense from Brown.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Smart finds Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot over Horford. And it's Morant missing.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Bane. He's covered by Brown. The three from Morant. The rebound by the Celtics. And here's Smart. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you, coach.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.